Hello Tamers and welcome to round 4 of the Xros Encounter Wars, Venusmon vs DarkKnightmon. Venusmon has the first move. Security setup. Digimon standby. Let's open the digital gates. Hatching, Upamon evolves into Venusmon. Then for 3 cost, the option card Yellow Memory Boost is played, revealing the top 4 cards of the deck, searching for Venusmon and putting the rest on the bottom of the deck. Turn over. Hatching, Monimon evolves into Monitormon. And then for 4 cost, DarkKnightmon Big X mode is played. Although he has DigiXros conditions, DarkKnightmon chooses not to use them. On play, reveal 3 cards from the top of your deck, add 1 card with Knightmon in its name, DigiXros or Nene from among them to your hand. Trash the remaining. 1, 2, and 3, the BT-10 DarkKnightmon is added to the hand. Turn over. Venusmon is kept in the raising area, and for 2 cost, evolves into Kazemon. Turn over. Monitormon moves out. First, it goes for security. With Monimon's inheritable, during all turns while this Digimon has Twilight in its traits, DP plus 1k, so it's attacking for 3k. Check! It is Venusmon on 12, so he is deleted. Now Big X mode will attack as well on 5k. Check! But it is TK, a Tamer, which is now played for free. And with his on play, of course, Venusmon can now look at her security, which does not seem very promising. She chooses to add Zephyrmon to her hand, and since it was yellow, recovery plus 1 from the deck. Then for 3 cost, DarkKnightmon will play his Tamer as well, Nene Amano. On play, the top 4 cards of the deck are revealed to search for 1 card with Knightmon or DigiXros in its name or Twilight in its traits. 1, 2, 3, and 4, DarkKnightmon is added to the hand. Turn over. At the start of the turn, TK bumps the memory up to 3, draw, and Kazemon moves out. First, for 1 cost, she slide evolves into the Beast Spirit of Wind, Zephyrmon. On evolve, if a hybrid card is in this Digimon's evolution cards, all of your security Digimon get plus 3k DP until the end of your opponent's next turn, and with its 6k DP, it attacks, aiming for Big X mode. With Upamon's inheritable, since her security is 3 or less, 1 draw, and Big X mode is defeated. And now, for 3 cost, Zephyrmon will double spirit evolve into Jet Sylphimon. On evolve, if a card with hybrid in its traits is in this Digimon's evolution cards, recovery plus 1 and turn over. Hatching, Apagumon evolves into Sparrowmon. And now, since she's been given no choice but to obey DarkKnightmon's commands, Nene will raise her cross-loader
DarkKnightmon. DigiXros. DigiXros.
to fuse the DarkKnightmon and DarkKnightmon Cavalier mode from her hand. Since Cavalier mode's name is also treated as being DarkKnightmon and DigiXros, it can act as a substitute for DigiXros, so the two will now DigiXros into the Ignoble Knight, DarkKnightmon. His DigiXros requirements are DarkKnightmon X DigiXros on DigiXros -2, so if 2 materials, that's 8 - 4 cost. On play, de-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. Then if you Digicross with 2 materials, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with a play cost of 5 or less. So first, Jet Sylphimon regresses to Zephyr, but since she is play cost 6, she is not deleted. Turn over. Hatching, Upamon evolves into Venusmon. First, for 3 cost, Venusmon activates another copy of Yellow Memory Boost, revealing the top 4 cards of the deck again, and searching for another copy of Jet Sylphimon. Then, by trashing the earlier Yellow Memory Boost for its delay, memory plus 2, and for 3 cost, Zephyrmon will evolve into Jet Sylphimon once more. And again, with her on evolve, recovery plus 1, turn over. Sparrowmon moves out and immediately goes for security. During all turns, while you have a Tamer with Twilight in its traits, this Digimon gets plus 3k DP, so it's attacking for 5k. Check! 6k on Zephyrmon, so she is taken out. But with Pagumon's inheritable, check top deck. Not a black Digimon though, so it is sent to the bottom of the deck. And now, DarkKnightmon will go for security himself. With DarkKnightmon's inheritable, while this Digimon has Knightmon in its name, security attack plus 1 for 2 checks. First, it is a Zoe, which is now played for free. And with her on play, Venusmon can now search her security for 1 card with hybrid or 10 warriors in its traits. So once again, 1, 2, 3, and 4, DarkKnightmon and 3. There we go. Another Gelt Sylphimon is added to the hand. And of course, since a card was added, recovery +1. And shuffle. But DarkKnightmon still has another check waiting. Check. And it is Healing Therapy. Venusmon's signature option card, but this is not the best time for it to appear. On security, activate main. One of your opponent's Digimon gains security attack -1. But if you have a Venusmon in play, 3 of your opponent's Digimon gain security attack -1 instead. So security attack -1 is given to DarkKnightmon, but since his attack is already over, not much points. Then for 3 cost, another copy of Nene is played for another search. 3 and 4. Cavalier mode is added to the hand and turn over. TK bumps the memory up to 3, draw, and Venusmon moves out. First, Venusmon will go for security on 2k DP with Upamon's Inheritable, 1 draw. And check! But it is a 3rd copy of Nene, which is now played for free, once again searching the top 4 cards of the deck. And this time she chooses to add DarkKnightmon X. Now Venusmon will activate the delay of Yellow Memory Boost to once again gain 2 memory. And then for 4 cost, the time has come. Jet Sylphimon will evolve into the Goddess of Love and Compassion, one of the Olympus 12, Venusmon. 1 draw. On evolve, all of your opponent's Digimon gain security attack -1 until your opponent's turn ends, and then she goes for DarkKnightmon secured. With Upamon's Inheritable, again, a draw, and check. DigiXros on 3k, trashed. And finally, for 4 cost, she plays the Tamer Kari. Turn over. Active, draw, hatching, a Pagumon. It evolves into Shikurimon. Even with security attack -1, DarkKnightmon still can do damage with the security attack +1 from his Skullknightmon's Inheritable. He goes for security. And check! It is a TK, which is now played. Which means Venusmon can now check her final security, which is a Magna Angemon. She adds it to her hand, so recovery +1 and no need to shuffle. Now, it is possible for DarkKnightmon to evolve into DarkKnightmon X, unsuspend, and go for another swing. However, with Venusmon's second effects, during the opponent's turn, your opponent's Digimon with security attack effects, whether it's plus or minus, can't attack this Digimon, and their on-evolve and on-attack effects of those Digimon don't activate. So even if DarkKnightmon evolves into his X mode, the on-evolve won't trigger, so it is meaningless. So instead, DarkKnightmon will do this. For 0 cost, the option card, Immortal Ruler. Although it is black and purple, while you have a Nene in play, you may use this card without meeting its color requirements. On main, trash the top 3 cards of your deck, then you may play 1 DarkKnightmon from your trash, paying its play cost. If a Digimon with DigiXros requirements is played, you may also place cards from your trash as DigiXros material. So trashing 1, 2, and 3. A DarkKnightmon will be resurrected from the trash, and from the trash as well, DigiXmon and Big X mode are placed as its DigiXros materials. Because just like Cavalier mode, Big X's name is also treated as being both Skullknightmon and DigiXmon. So if 2 materials at DigiXros -2, 8 -4, 4 cost. And once again, with his on play, a compulsory D-Digivolve 1 to 1 opposing Digimon, the target chosen is Venusmon. But since Venusmon is level 3, he cannot be D-Digivolved and nothing happens. Now in case some of you guys are wondering if this is possible, don't worry, I was wondering about this a while back, so I sent a support ticket to Bandai, and they confirmed that yes, you can do this. So if you're playing black and you have a compulsory D-Digivolve effect to resolve, if there is an opposing Digimon you do not want to D-Digivolve because they might have another copy in their hand and activate a very annoying on-evolve again, you can always choose to target either their level 3 Digimon or their Digimon with no evolution sources to make the effects kind of misfire, so to speak. And then after that, a play cost 5 or less opposing Digimon can be deleted, so Venusmon is smashed. Turn over. At the start of the turn, the TKs and Kari pump the memory up to 3. Active, draw, and hatching, and Upamon. First, of course, Venusmon will go for security, and with Upamon's Inheritable, another draw, and check. Oh, but it is DarkKnightmon X from the security itself. With 12k DP, it is a match for Venus, so she is now taken out. Now, for 2 cost, Zoe will Spirit Evolution! With the Beast Spirit of Wind into Zephyrmon. Again, although it's not too important, with her on-evolve, all of Venusmon's security Digimon get plus 3k DP until the end of DarkKnightmon's next turn. And then for 1 cost, Double Spirit evolve into Jet Sylphimon. And again, on evolve, recovery +1 from the deck, which now triggers Kari. During your turn, when a card is added to your security, you may suspend this Tamer to gain 1 memory. And with that, for another 4 cost, she will once again evolve into Venusmon of the Olympus 12. 1 draw. Again, with her on evolve, a blanket security attack -1 to DarkKnightmon's field. Turn over. Active. Draw. Shikurimon steps out. And again, DarkKnightmon will go for security since it has security attack +1 from Skullknightmon. Check. It is Harrismon on 2k. On security, at the end of the battle, one of your opponent's Digimon gains security attack -1 for the turn, then add this card to your hand. Since Venusmon's blanket is already in effect, this is not super important, but she sends it to the DarkKnightmon with security attack +1, and Harrismon is added to the hand. For 3 cost, Shikurimon evolves into Skullknightmon Cavalier mode, and then for another 3 cost, the 4th and final copy of Nene is played. So once again, search the top 4 cards of the... So that's where they were. Dude, seriously? Are these like the 3 Skullknightmon Musketeers or something? Anyway, one of them is definitely being added to the hand. Oh right, and the other 2 now need to be sent to the bottom of the deck. Turn over. Active. Draw. Upamon is evolved into Harrismon, and Venusmon goes for security on 12k DP once more. Check. It is Monitormon 2k trashed. Things are getting close. Then for 2 cost, TK will step out and evolve into Kazemon, which again for 1 cost evolves into Jet Sylphimon. And with her on evolve, recovery +1, and suspending Kari, memory +1. And for the 3rd time this game, paying 4 cost, Jet Sylphimon evolves into the Olympus 12, Venusmon. And for the 3rd time, a blanket security attack -1 is inflicted to DarkKnightmon's field. Turn over. Draw. Hatching. Pagumon evolves into Dorumon. This is an exhausting battle. Again, the DarkKnightmon with security attack +1 goes for security. Check. It is Dexmon, which means DarkKnightmon is taken out. But during all turns, when this Digimon would be deleted, by returning 1 level 4 or lower black Digimon from this card's evolution source to your hand, you may play a Skullknightmon or Deadly Axemon from its evolution cards at no cost. So, by returning Cavalier mode to the hand, Skullknightmon is played. But unfortunately, it won't be able to attack this turn. And now, with 2 Venusmons on the field, this is the perfect timing for DarkKnightmon to unleash his secret weapon for 8 cost, the option card, Iron Fisted Onslaught. On main, delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the highest play cost. Of course, all Venusmons have the same play cost. Both are eliminated and turn over. Active, draw, Harrismon moves out. And what is Venusmon going to do about this situation? Well, she's going to do something rather simple actually. The time has come for Venusmon to unveil her secret weapon, her adorable pet that she salvaged from the old digital server. When you play this card from your hand, reduce the play cost by 3 for each of your opponent's Digimon and Tamers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for a total of -21 cost. So for 0, here comes Venusmon's voracious pet. The X program, Dexmon, is played. And on play, de-Digivolve 1 all of your opponent's Digimon, then delete all of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. De-Digivolve, de-Digivolve. The results, all are level 4, all are newt. But if Pagumon's inheritable from under Chikurimon, check top deck, not a black Digimon, sent to the bottom. And with that, Harrismon is now free to go for DarkKnightmon's final security. With Upamon's inheritable, 1 draw, final security check for DarkKnightmon, and it is DarkKnightmon X himself, giving off 1 final struggle. And then, for 2 cost, TK will enter the field and Spirit Evolve into Kazemon, which now attacks. DarkKnightmon has no blockers on the field and no security remaining. It's a direct attack and the match is over. The winner is Venusmon. So it looks like her vacation will go on for just a while longer, at least until Crossheart interrupts it.